The following day, I was studying all day and didn't have time to think about anything else. Mom was occasionally checking up on me to make sure I wasn't hungry. I thanked her for worrying about me and said I was gonna go out later. She smiled and said she was totally okay with that, as long as I took good care of my studies. I was looking forward to my date. I opened my closet and browsed through my clothes. I remembered my boyfriend saying that he would like to see me wearing... I picked a miniskirt which suited me absolutely perfectly. I bought it only because of him, and believe me, Hi, how long have you been waiting? He turned around and looked at me with glow in his eye. He wasn't hiding his astonishment.
Hey, I haven't seen you wearing that skirt earlier.
There was no way you could see me. I bought it today, especially for you.
Wow, you sweep me off my feet.
He took my hand and started dancing with me to the lyrics of a love song.
I need to feel your touch cause the world's a lonely place. While I wait for your love to fill my heart with grace.
Those are such beautiful lyrics.
Yeah, I like them too. I can totally relate to that song.
That's because you're in love.
Yes, I admit it. I'm in love with you.
He was kissing me in the moonlight while the stream was gurgling in the background. We were lying on the grass staring at the star-sprinkled sky. It was magical.
We should do this more often. I feel so relaxed and carefree.
And I feel loved and secure.
Been thinking about something. Don't you think we're going a little too fast?
Fast? Wait a minute. What are you trying to say?
Oh, sorry if that sounded like I was gonna dump you. Wrong choice of words. No, seriously. What I'm trying to say is that we're attracted to each other so much that we skipped all those things which couples usually do at the beginning of a relationship.
I didn't expect you'd be having a problem with that. I saved you some time.
Yeah, it's true. But I still want to give you all those things. I'll always try to find a way to surprise you.
We stood face to face. Then I drew my face closer to his so that my nose was touching his. His warm breath was tickling my face. We giggled, and then I suddenly wished to do something bold.
What's with the face? You look like you're up to something mean.
Are my thoughts that transparent?
They are. I know you too well. I know every inch of your body. How could I not know that smile?
You're right. I was thinking about something. What do you say we continue our little game on that bench?
I'm in. Let's hurry before someone else takes our spot. I knew you had a dirty mind.
We sat on a bench that was a few feet away from the promenade. Some bushes nearby were protecting us from the looks of the passers-by. It was an ideal spot for lovers. I slowly placed my leg over his and drew myself. The excitement was making him breathe rapidly. I closed my eyes and gave in to his kisses and touches. Then, for a quick second, I opened my eyes and saw who was watching us from a safe distance. I pulled back from Katsumi and waited to see if that person would go away. But she didn't do it. She kept staring and looking at us. I instantly got worried and imagined the worst-case scenario. Katsumi, there's someone out there, staring at us.
Who? Where? If it's some pervert, I'll teach him a lesson.
No, it's a woman. What if that's my mom?
Don't make any sudden movements. I'll try to see who that is.
Katsumi kissed me and looked at that person. That was when she stepped out of the dark and headed towards us. We recognized her. Mizuki, what are you doing here?
How long have you been standing there?
I just came here. I was looking for you guys.
Mizuki, your behavior is reprehensible. You're a nice lady, but now you're starting to freak me out.
Mizuki, I've always been kind and just towards you, but now I too think you're over the line.
I'm aware of how all this may look like, and I'm sorry. I was on my way back from the office and I saw you guys walking.
How convenient. And why did you decide to follow us? Do you want to ruin the evening I'm enjoying with my boyfriend? Are you gonna make me give up on him so you could have him out for yourself?
I'm gonna get in big trouble because of you, Mizuki. I never gave you any reason to act like this.
I know. but I can't suppress my feelings for you, Katsumi.
Mizuki covered her face with her hands and took a deep breath, trying to stifle her cry. All three of us stopped talking for a moment, since the fight was threatening to escalate.
Mizuki, I kindly ask you to stop stalking me. She's my girl, and that's not gonna change.
I hope she's heard you, Katsumi. She's all lost.
The fact that I had a chance to protect you from my father is enough for me. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
And how did you do it? It was me who was supposed to talk to your father. Did you forget about that?
Mizuki, look at me. What exactly did you do?
I saved Katsumi because I love him.
Mizuki couldn't even explain herself, because Katsumi suddenly stood up and started to panic. He was staring at a group of men dressed in black, who were walking towards us.
Stay here.
What's going on, Katsumi? Where are you going?
Katsumi!
He paid no attention to Mizuki and me. He started running toward the fence. His fingers grasped the top of the fence and he jumped over it. Stop! Don't do that, Katsumi!
Oh no! He jumped over it!
Katsumi jumped right into the water so as to escape the suspicious men, and we were left alone. Upon seeing what we had done, those guys gave up and headed toward the opposite direction. Mizuki and I hurried to get to the fence, but the surface of the water was still. I can't see him, Mizuki!
Katsumi's a great swimmer, don't worry. He must have reached the bank and run away.
How can you be so calm?
I only seem calm. I want to believe that everything will be alright.
We need to find him. I left Mizuki alone and ran away. The way she was no help to me anyway. I was just about to reach the stairs that were leading to the metro station when I heard the police siren. Several police cars were parked in the nearby street. Too many coincidences tonight. This doesn't look right. I tried reaching Katsumi a couple of times, but he was unavailable. I didn't even know if he had his phone with him. I waited to see what was going on, and whether the police was taking in the suspicious guy. However, what I saw was something completely. The police was bringing in Tadaki. He bent his head down and got into the police car. Oh no! What could he have possibly done to get arrested? I need to tell Akiko about this. At that moment, Mizuki stood right behind me and started apologizing.
Please, forgive me. I wasn't following you. We were just going in the same direction. I wouldn't dare even ask you to keep me company on my way back home.
Mizuki, you've got some serious explaining to do. You surely know what on earth happened to Katsumi. And why Tadaki is getting arrested?
Tadaki's arrested! Oh, I did everything wrong.
You're the one behind that? But how? Mizuki told me everything about saying to her father that Tadaki was Katsumi's black. She had to do that since her father didn't want to agree to meet Katsumi. She had done that impulsively without thinking about the consequences. Mizuki, you're a smart girl. How could you do such a thing? Tadaki is innocent, and now his police file will contain an accusation of blackmail for the rest of his...
I'll make things right.
Go tell your father the truth. Mizuki and I said goodbyes then, but I wasn't ready to go home yet. Not before I could find out if my friends were in danger or not. I opened Chatlinx so I could share the news in our group chat, but I couldn't connect to the internet. This is weird. My phone is connected to the internet, but Chatlinx isn't working. I'll have to call each one of them separately.
Hello, you're not gonna believe this, but I was just about to call you.
Chatlinx won't work on your phone either?
It won't. I can't see who's online now and who isn't.
Me either. That's because I can't connect to the internet. Everything else is working perfectly on my phone.
Something serious going on?
Yes, it's about Tadaki. I'm standing here at the crossroads and I accidentally saw something that really shook me.
Just please don't tell me you saw him with some girl.
I wish it were the case. But no, something worse happened. I saw the police taking him away a few minutes ago.
Oh, come on. That can't be true. Tadaki? Nice joke.
Wait till you hear what happened here tonight. You're gonna believe my every word.
Are you serious?
Like I've never been before. I'm worried and upset.
You need a drink, girl. There's a cafe nearby where I'd like to hang out. Go there and wait for me, and find us a nice cuddly cat.
I know what you have in mind. Pet cafes are the best thing ever. I'll meet you there. Akiko's favorite cafe was the one where they made strong coffee, and where she could enjoy the company of cats. She'd always wanted to have one in her apartment, but that wasn't allowed in her building. I chose a nice table in a quiet corner where we could talk freely. One of the cats jumped into my lap right away and helped me while away the time.
Hi! Did you choose the cat or did it choose you?
Akiko, hi, you got here already. This cat chose me.
As if it had known I'd be here. Whenever I come here, I play with it.
Cats are known for their good intuition. Here, take it into your lap.
Come, kitty. Oh, you're so cute.
It was weird seeing Akiko so gentle and that she used to make a hell of people's lives thanks to her insolent nature. Well, it looks like we all have a weak spot. I started explaining to her everything that happened. Once I finished, she was just staring at me blankly. Why don't you say something, Akiko?
I'm shocked. I can't decide whether I would rather teach Mizuki or Katsumi.
Neither of them is better than the other.
Katsumi is small fry compared to Mizuki. To snitch Tadaki so easily? Luckily they can't do anything without proof.
Yeah, but the guy's arrested for no reason, and everyone saw that.
At least Katsumi managed to escape, but Tadaki doesn't look resourceful at all. Probably they'll just interrogate him and let him go.
That's possible, but I'm more worried about Katsumi.
We can go back and look for him.
You think the two of us alone? That would be so irresponsible. It's not.
It is. You say you saw those suspicious guys leave.
Yeah, but I didn't follow them. They may still be there, watching if Katsumi will show up.
Fine, then we'll take Rokuro with us.
Yeah, we can ask him to come with us. I'll feel better if he's around. By force of habit, Akiko then opened Chatlinx. However, the app still wasn't working.
It's not working. Rokuro didn't get my
Chatlink's not working on my phone either.
Something's going on, and it doesn't look good.
We'll find out sooner or later.
I'll call Rokuro and ask him what he thinks about playing detectives.
Akiko, why are you calling so late?
Sorry, but this is an emergency. We're sitting in and we're wondering if you would join us. We want to share a plan with you.
You got me interested. I was just about to go to bed, but the thought of the three of us doing something together rises me from the dead.
That's because I know how to get your attention. We'll be waiting for you.
That's some great demonstration of the power of
Thanks! Learn from the best!
Of course. Akiko, I wanted to ask you one more thing before we go.
Yeah, I guess this wasn't about Katsumi. What did you want to know?
I was wondering, are you and Tadaki now in a relationship?
Wow, you don't beat around the bush, do you? As for me, starting tonight, I consider him my boyfriend.
Wow, that means something happened tonight.
Let's say we made a step forward. We were chatting this afternoon, and guess what? He's using his real name and profile photo on Chatlinx now.
He laid his cards on the table. Great, that's progress. I thought you guys had made a step further from Chatlinx. For example, going out on a date.
Yeah, I had that in mind. I mean, I wanted to ask him out since he's such a sissy.
I suppose you'd take the initiative.
I have to. I'm gonna be old by the time he finishes his song and gathers the courage to ask me.
He's insecure because you're so full of self-confidence. He's afraid of disappointing you. You two have completely different personalities, but that's precisely why you complement each other.
Yeah, he's interesting and fun. Who knows, maybe this thing we have develops into something bigger.
Just go with the flow, Akiko. You've been reserved for so long, it's enough.
Yeah, enough talking about me. We have an unsolved case that's waiting for us.
Yeah, let's go. Akiko slowly put the cat down and petted her one more time before we went out. Then she turned around to see if the cat was still watching her. And then, seeing that it had already found its place in another guest's lap, she just waved.
Cats will be cats. They only love you while you're there to pet them.
Sounds like a new life motto. Akiko, Rokuro, and I came to the clearing where Katsumi was last seen. There was nobody around. We came closer to the fence and looked over it to check if
I can't see anything in this darkness. I suggest we find a way to get to the bank and look for footsteps.
There are stairs on the other side. They're a little steep and it's dangerous to go there in the dark.
Rokuro's here to take care of us. He can handle 2 girls at once.
Of course I can. I'll carry you too if that's what it takes.
So I guess it's a good thing that we brought you with us.
Always at your service, my ladies.
We came to the stairs that led to the bank, and that was when Rokuro noticed wet footsteps.
Look, it looks like Katsumi passed here.
Could be, but these are not one-person footsteps.
That means only one thing. Somebody pulled him out of the water.
We can only guess what happened.
We went on following the footsteps, and we heard some muffled sounds that were coming from a nearby. Rokuro reacted immediately and pulled us aside.
Someone's out there. Stay still and don't make any sudden movements. I can handle 2 of them, but not if there are more.
Akiko and I nodded and ducked down so as to remain We heard the footsteps of a number of people, and then we heard he didn't manage to get away after. They were holding him by his arms and pushing him forward. Katsumi was trying to resist, but it was in vain. Akiko and I were keeping our hands over our mouths so we wouldn't make any sound that would give us.
There's too many of them, but still, I can't just sit and watch what's going on.
Rokuro, you're not thinking about meddling in, are you?
Rokuro, please don't. We're all going to be blamed for this.
You won't. Run. Right away. Run when I tell you.
Akiko dragged me with her, and we started running, and kept looking. When we were at a safe distance, we stopped to see what Rokuro would do. He stepped forward boldly. When Katsumi saw that he had backup, he was encouraged, so the 2 of them joined forces and managed to break free. After a while, they heard the police siren. Rokuro made it. He saved Katsumi.
You did right when you chose to ask him to join us.
I wish I knew who called the cops.
I did. I used the chance to do it while you and Rokuro were searching for footsteps. I got scared.
Being scared is not something you should be ashamed of. You did the right thing, and I'm glad you did it.
You make me all emotional. Let's go see how the guys are doing.
We ran toward them and hugged, all 4 of us. We heaved a sigh of relief. The only thing that was left was explain to the police who the bad guys. Katsumi heaved a sigh of relief when he saw us. At first, we were all kind to him. But when we were finally relieved to see he was alive, we lashed out. Akiko was the loudest of us.
You freak! Are you an adrenaline addict? Or is your sense of danger equal to that of a child? When will you stop bringing us into situations like these, for goodness sake?
As always, I just wanted to make things right. Do something right for a change.
And this is good to you?
I find it easier to think that you're the biggest fool on earth, that that's the only reason why you do this kind of stuff. However, we all know that's not the case.
I just thought I could use my knowledge for the greater good. And make my problem disappear.
How? Did you invent a time machine?
I'll write down that idea.
Oh dear God.
Don't you give him any ideas, Akiko. He's nuts.
I admit it, I am a little nuts. Who else would have thought of bringing down Chatlinx servers?
So you're the reason why the app's not working.
I don't know what to say.
It's your fault that I thought Tadaki was ignoring my texts.
Imagine a life without virtual reality, which gives you an illusion of reality.
How exactly were you planning to do that?
I'll explain everything. Thanks for showing interest in my ideas.
Does it matter how?
Akiko, it seems like that idea was more important to him than his own life.
To be honest, I wasn't really counting on the fact that someone may take away my life because of what I did.
Do you know how much money Chatlinx could have lost because of you?
I can only guess. The fact is that I saved you all from staring at your phone screens at least for a day.
So you just wanted some attention?
Fine. Maybe I just bit off more than I could chew.
So you thought that as long as there was no Chatlinx app, your problems would be gone?
It makes sense that you tried to do that, but I don't think it will solve anything in the long run.
I overestimated my abilities. I felt it was beneath my dignity to ask my college friend for help. Daisuke.
Who's Daisuke?
He's the best programmer I've ever met. He would have never made such a stupid mistake as I did. Not like he didn't warn me, though.
You never mentioned him, but, you know, you could contact him now and ask for help.
I guess I'll have to. With his help, I can fix everything in a matter of days.
The last thing we need now is dragging more people into this.
The first thing you gotta do is tell everything to the police.
You owe it to Tadaki.
Do the right thing, Katsumi.
I will.
Katsumi was taken to the police for interrogation, and he confessed everything, just as he'd promised. I withdrew into my shell since that notorious night. I didn't want to go out or see anybody. I spent my time studying and talking to my mom. I heard that Tadaki was released from jail soon afterwards, and that Katsumi got away with parole. Also, he had to pay some compensation to Chat, so he had to work 24/7. One of the tasks he had, among everything else, was to make Chatlinx. In return, Goro Oshiro would listen and reduce the price he was demanding in the name of the company. Several days later, I'm gonna die from this boredom. I haven't heard from anybody ever since the app stopped working. It's not like I was very active myself, but still, I missed my best friend in our talks. Akiko was probably spending days with Tadaki. Katsumi's at work, and Rokudo's probably studying just like me. I'll call Akiko and remind her that I exist.
Hello!
Hello, Akiko. You sound happy.
Oh no, it's just your impression. I've always been like that.
Tell it to someone who doesn't know you. I can't wait to hear the reason why you're happy. Maybe it's contagious.
What's going on?
It's not that. It's just, I've been staying in the house. I meant to ask if you would like to join me for coffee in that cafe we both like.
Ugh, I'll have to ask for a rain check. I'm meeting Tadaki soon. I won't have time.
Never mind, Akiko. It's okay. I'll see. What's the occasion of your date anyway?
I don't know anything. I'm just happy because he gave me a hint that he's preparing a surprise for me.
That's great. I can't wait to hear everything about it.
I'll send you a picture right away. Oops, Chatlinx is still not working. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's been a while, and that's why nobody ever calls, as if they forgot they can use their cell phones to call too. That was their original purpose after all.
You're angry now because I didn't call you. That's what this is all about?
No, it doesn't matter anymore.
But it does. I don't want my friend to be sad.
Don't you worry about me. I know exactly who I'm going to call to lift my spirit.
Who? You mean your boyfriend?
Bye, Akiko.
Bye-bye.
My aim is to get out of these four walls. Does it matter if I go out with my boyfriend or my friend? I didn't even expect he'd answer. At least Mizuki didn't answer it. Half an hour later, I got a text from Katsumi. Just as I assumed. I'll check if Rokudo has any plans. If he blows me off too, I'm gonna go out all by myself and play with cats.
You're not gonna believe this, but I just thought of you and decided to call you.
No, I don't believe you. It's just an excuse for not calling me for such a long time.
You know me, babe. I never lie.
Then prove it if you were really thinking of me.
How am I to do that? Can you read my mind? Actually...
You're lucky I can't. But I know how you can make it up for disappearing from the face of the earth.
I'm in an excellent mood today. Tell me, what fantasy do you want me to fulfill for...
I didn't mean that. You're going out for coffee with me. I need to get out of the house.
Sure, let's go right away.
So you don't have any preferences about the place?
I have an answer to that, but I'm afraid you'd get mad at me. I don't want to risk it. We can go wherever you want to go. I'm near college.
Great. We'll meet in the cat cafe.
Cats? You mean pussycats, girls? Consider I'm already there.
Stay calm and don't touch anything before I come.
You're cruel, you know that?
And you're funny, Rokudo. You already cheered me up. Wait for me. I'll be there in an hour tops.
Don't worry, I'm all yours today. I wouldn't want to disappoint pussycats.
See you soon.
See you.
I felt excellent after I talked to Rokudo. I wanted to dress nicely and use the day to the fullest. The surge of the good mood, among other things, reflected on my considering the place where I was supposed to meet Rokudo, and also the fact that he liked cats very much, I decided I myself should look cute just like those cats. I stopped by some clothes shop on my way there and found a perfect outfit. This suits me so well. I should drop by this store more often. I entered the cafe full of confidence, and I spotted Rokudo sitting trying to get rid of a cat which was wrapping her paws around his ankle. He saw me and smiled broadly.
You look much better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks, Rokudo. I feel better too.
That's obvious. Nice threads. I'd pinch you now, but I shouldn't.
You'd better not do it. Consider I accepted the compliment.
You come here often to play with cats?
Not as often as Akiko. She'd live here if it weren't for the limited work hours. I see these kitties really like you.
Especially this one. It looks like I can take her home without lifting a finger.
You charmed her.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I've always been a charmer. Girls just love me. Although one of them slipped through my fingers.
Rokudo winked at me and kept on watching me. He wanted to be sure I understood his signal. Maybe I know her, and I know a way you can win her.
Then you'll whisper it to me when I'm ready to go after her.
Copy that.
Let's talk about you now.
I don't like to talk about myself. You know everything that happened anyway.
I know. How come you're not with your boyfriend now?
How come you don't have a girlfriend? We were staring at each other expecting to get an answer, but neither of us wanted to open up. One of the cats from under the table tickled me with its tail. I moved my foot and accidentally stepped on Rokudo's foot. Oops. Sorry, it wasn't on purpose. This cat of yours is meaning to kick me out of the game. She's tickling me.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I could swear I saw Rokudo's cheeks getting blushed. I made him feel uncomfortable, but only for a moment. My sloppiness and good mood encouraged him to make the next move. He put his palm over mine, all the while as if he was tempting me. Rokudo crossed the line and put me into an awkward situation. I quickly pulled my hand away from his grip and fixed my hair so I could hide my anxiety. I thought it was just a coincidence. His touch, I mean. However, the sad look on his face was telling me he was hurt. I wanted to make it up to him somehow, so I tried to touch him, but that looked so weird and clumsy. Especially to Katsumi, who, at that point, entered the—
Am I interrupting?
We had a small incident. I accidentally stepped on Rokudo's foot because of the cat that was messing around his—
Yeah, what a nemesis.
You say so.
I'm glad to see you're doing okay, Katsumi. I'll leave you two alone to talk.
I didn't want to keep Rokudo any longer, so that Katsumi wouldn't get even more suspicious. I was afraid he'd notice how scared I was.
I saw you entering the cafe from the window of my office, and thought how I wished to be with you. I didn't know you had already found somebody to replace me.
We were just chatting. I was lonely at home, and I needed to get some friends. I'm glad you're here now.
I like this place. We should come here more often. It's quiet, if we disregard this cat.
She's gone now. It probably has something to do with— She likes him more than you.
Then I have to find a way to win her over.
Katsumi kissed me quite unexpectedly, gently and lovingly. His closeness completely melted me. We left the cafe and headed toward his apartment. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try to, the universe makes sure something completely opposite happened. Just as we thought that it was our moment of peace, and that we were finally gonna forget about all— We saw trouble walking towards us. It was Akiko.
Guys, hello!
Akiko, what are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to go on a date with Tadaka?
Yeah, we were on a date. Up to—
Don't hesitate to tell me everything, Akiko. I like to know all the details, too.
No way, weirdo!
You always cheer me up with your negative— Sorry for stealing your friend.
I need to talk too. Will you excuse us for a moment?
Go ahead. We have the rest of the day just for the two of us.
Thank you for showing understanding for our girl gossip.
No problem. I know I'll have you all for myself a little bit. Talk to you later. I'll be in my apartment.
We said goodbye to him and headed for a walk. Akiko was holding my hand and talking, and
I need to talk to you, but first we have to talk about you. Your boyfriend bailed so quickly. Like he couldn't wait to be alone.
It wouldn't surprise me if that were true.
Did something happen between you two?
No, nothing. It's just, I sometimes— If he's at all jealous of other men around me—
Even if he's jealous, he'll never show it to you.
I like when a guy shows that he cares about me, and when he's jealous. That way, I know he loves...
You're wrong! Oh, you're so wrong! He would soon turn into a pest and you'd dump him.
If he didn't show any signs of... I don't know when he'll do it. Maybe not.
That means something happened, and you're keeping it from me.
Nothing special, really. I was sitting in a cafe with Rokudo, and Katsumi joined...
Bravo! You always have someone in stack.
I wasn't aiming for that, but yeah, it looked like that. He touched me and my boyfriend saw us. Luckily, he didn't make a scene.
Now he's gonna go home and punch a pillow. Or the two of them already met to resolve their disputes. That's why he didn't mind when I stole you from him.
Don't scare me, Akiko.
It's just an assumption. Don't sweat about it. They would never do something like that. They are friends. What's more important is how you felt when that happened. Did it look like something good or did it seem wrong?
I feel uncomfortable because of what happened. I think I felt he was having certain feelings for...
Then you're an even greater problem than I am.
Let me hear what's making you all so...
I don't know what's going on. At one moment, I'm in love. I want to play, and the next one, he's getting on my nerve.
That's because your expectations are too high or you want everything too soon. You just can't relax and let things go their own way.
It bugs me when somebody's hesitating, procrastinating. I want everything right away.
Everyone who knows you knows that. Everyone except Doc. Give him some time to get to know you better.
It's late now. I did it, and now I'm wondering if I made the right choice.
I'm not following you. Akiko was talking so wildly, like we were the only people in this. I kept looking back and all around us, and checking. The weird looks of passersby were giving me confirmation. Akiko, take a deep breath, slow down, and... But please, with no gesticulation. People are watching us.
If only I cared. It's not like I'm gonna see them ever in my life. Tadaki had invited me to lunch at his place. He prepared everything like I liked. That means he was listening carefully to everything I was saying. I was touched.
Tadaki seems like a very caring guy. Such guys are so rare these days.
Yeah, I was so delighted with the food and the attention he was giving me. I didn't know what to do in return.
You should have invited him to dinner. As simple as that. Or but
I did completely the opposite. I slept with him.
Way to go, Akiko. When a guy won't take... What else can you do? Bravo.
You're thrilled? I expected scolding.
I understand why you did it. It seems like you can't understand it unless you find yourself... Akiko looked me from the corner of her eye, showing... And she wouldn't ask me anything until I decided... I didn't tell anyone about the emotions I was fighting with. Not until I was completely sure about myself.
And what do I do now that won't ruin everything? Are we now in a relationship or what?
That's a tough question, but I think I may have an idea. What do you think about introducing him to our gang? We'll go on a double date and break the ice.
You're right. Tadaki will get a clear picture when he gets invited from a couple to go on.
Since you were speeding up the process, it won't be weird if you invite him on a date.
It's better that way. He needs to get used to my fickle nature.
There will be lots of work for him. Akiko was constantly checking her phone. And then, at one moment, she received a text from Tadaki on...
Tadaki texted me. I don't have the guts to open the text.
Chatlinx is working? Since when?
It's been a few hours. I thought you knew... I thought Katsumi told you about it first.
He didn't. All I know is he finished work...
There you go. They let him go as he did. He'll grow into a fine young man one day.
That was when our cell phones started vibrating one after another. Everyone was texting like they'd been deprived of that for a whole eternity. It was hard to reply to all those texts in the middle of the street, but we weren't alone in that. Other passersby were walking down the street and typing at the same time too. Unlike me, Akiko was smiling while she was reading her. She saw something was going on, so she waited for me to put the phone down and...
Boyfriend problems?
Problems with guys in general.
You're having second thoughts. I can read it from your face.
How can I be so sure?
You can't be. At least not until you try both of them.
Stop messing with me, Akiko. I'm not in the mood.
I'm not messing with you. I'm suggesting you offer an equal chance to each of them.
It seems like my boyfriend saw too much and thought he would end up playing second fiddle. He says he'll be waiting for me tonight, and that he'll take it as a man in case I don't show up.
Oh, isn't he cute? He even made it all easier for him.
Those situations are never easy, but I had to be honest, at least to myself. I wouldn't have the courage to talk about it in person. That's why I instantly texted him before I got overwhelmed with panic and changed my mind. You can never be sure if your decision, but you can trust a heart that beats like crazy. At the mere thought of what the decision may bring, I knew that my visit would mean so much to him and that undoubtedly sparks would be flying all around. The bell sounded too loud in that time of night. Gasping for breath, I was standing at his door trying to come up with... I looked like I was talking to myself. I heard him approaching the door. I assumed he was looking through the peephole, so I fixed my hair and sent him a kiss. He unlocked the door right away and dragged me inside.
Well, look who's here.
You're surprised to see me?
Yeah, I must say I am. I got used to being rejected by you.
I ignored everyone around me because of the exam. You're not the only one who ended up being rejected.
But you're here now. I'm not even asking for reasons.
Great, because there's really no particular reason for my visit.
Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
In a split second, his hand slid from my cheeks to my shoulders. The warmth of his palms seemed comforting, and at the same time was arousing some new emotion. He looked sustained, while on the other hand, a heavy storm of emotions was raging inside me. Okay, now or never. Luckily, I was wearing sexy underwear under my clothes, and I couldn't wait to show it to him. He was standing opposite me and was watching me take off my clothes piece by piece. He started doing the same thing. When my t-shirt fell on the floor, his fell too.
I'm speechless.
I hope your hands aren't tied like your tongue. I'll need some help.
Finally. I was wondering how long you were going to keep me tempted.
We made a step closer to each other with our lips still not touching. His fingers were roaming along my body until the very last item of our clothes ended up on the... It was a night to remember, as if it was the first time. All things considered, an evening in his company wasn't by any means a waste of time. We talked about everything and were getting closer to each other with each new minute. We were lying on the couch, snuggled one, and talking about the things we were most ashamed of. In the time of social networks and texting, it's easy to create a false image, and just a few people can know what we're really like. Honey, I keep thinking about how perfect you are. Surely there must be some things you're awful at, but I don't see them.
Don't idealize me. I'm not perfect. You're just in love with me, that's all.
I'm so in love with you that not even this cold shower of your words will get me down from cloud 9.
Don't be afraid to say what you feel. Is there something you're ashamed of? You've always been a good girl.
Of course, I've always been a role model.
It's really funny that you're trying to deceive me that way. I myself witnessed you can be very wicked sometimes.
That's true, but I can't remember any event from my past. I should...
Fine, Mrs. Perfect. I guess I'll have to ask your mom then.
You wouldn't dare.
You know me. I'm a charmer and I have excellent cooking skills too. I'm a real catch for all moms.
All right, Mr. Perfect. Less bragging, more acting.
Now you're about to see the sandwich master at work.
As soon as he turned his back and went to the kitchen, I looked for my phone as I wanted to call. I knew she was waiting for my text. I found it on the floor next to my t-shirt. I took a photo of it to tease Akiko. I saw my boyfriend coming back from the kitchen carrying a tray full of sandwiches. He even made an effort to decorate it. I instantly threw my cell phone on the bed and focused my attention. You weren't fooling me. You have really excellent cooking skills.
Thanks. I did my best. I believe you're half as hungry as I am.
I am. Sorry, but I'll have to ruin your decoration.
Go ahead. I managed to impress you, and that's what counts. It served the purpose.
How confident are you?
That's why you love me. And now, make some space on the bed for the tray. Move that phone aside, will you? Can't you do without it just for a second?
Oh, I was just replying to some texts.
Who texted you?
He was laying the tray on the bed with one hand, and he reached for my cell phone with it. He saw I texted Akiko, and he went, Luckily I deleted chat history, because otherwise I wouldn't know how to explain all that stuff to him.
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
Thanks, sweetie. These are the most delicious sandwiches I ever tasted.
Or maybe you're just too hungry.
I bit off a sandwich which was really wholesome. There was simply no way I could take a bite without getting all messy. He watched me struggling with that large sandwich and kept laughing at me.
Make some effort, for my sake.
And they say that you lose weight when you're in love.
You're my dirty-faced girl. Got some salad on your face.
So what? It's delicious.
I'll be taking you out only to places where they serve cutlery, just in case.
Hey, speaking of going out, I almost forgot. Akiko's dating Tadaki. You know that, right?
I'm familiar with that, but I didn't know it was getting serious.
Akiko's trying to tame her wild temper, and not to push Tadaki away.
It's hard to say they have a future, but I guess opposites attract. And what about them? They're not inviting us to their wedding, are they?
They're not that crazy, but I guess it would have been nice if the four of us went out together sometime. Tadaki is so reserved, and Akiko is ever cranky.
It's gonna be a fun night. Oh, we could go to a karaoke bar. It'd be awesome.
I thought about that too. That way, we could make Tadaki sing the song he wrote for Akiko.
Akiko will be head over heels for him.
Akiko's already deeply in love with him, but she doesn't want to admit it.
Why is she always so detached and hostile towards guys? If I didn't know better, I'd say she likes girls more than guys.
Someone broke her heart. She hasn't let anyone approach her ever since.
Who's that guy? Has she talked to him before?
Yes, but I never met him. She was supposed to meet him at the summer festival, but by the end of the night, we weren't in the mood for anything. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's forget about that. Just like Akiko did. She's moving on, you see? We're going on a double date.
I can't wait. Although I think it will be super weird seeing Akiko smile at a guy.
I'll try to spice up the atmosphere. I won't let them just sit in silence. It's gonna be fun.
Or eerily quiet. I'll arrange the details with Akiko.
Oh, look who it is! Isn't it our Queen of Humiliation?
Hey, Akiko. We were just talking about the deal you and I made.
Oops, what's up, you two?
She told me it would be nice to go out with you sometime. Including Tadaaki, your date, of course.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I have a great idea, Akiko. We should totally go to the karaoke bar. All four?
Oh, I should prepare myself then.
Keep practicing. But in case it turns out I'm a better singer than he is, no hard feelings.
You don't have to be best at everything, you know. Explain it to your boyfriend that he's never going to have an ear for music like Tadaki.
I know he's talented, but I won't be convinced in it until I hear him sing.
So tell me, Akiko, does he sing love songs to you before going to bed?
This talk is finished. I'll deal with you at karaoke.
Akiko, you're nuts.
I was kidding.
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Bye.
See ya.
I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world.
We had a deal which encouraged the competitive spirit in him. He wanted to prove himself and be the center of attention, just like Akiko. However, I was beginning to feel strange fright because of the upcoming performance. I had a whole day to prepare for the stage. The following day, Tadaki and Akiko arrived there first and occupied the table by the stage. They were sitting opposite each other. Me and my boyfriend exchanged a look and understood each other perfectly. Tadaki was so sustained that it was uncomfortable to even, let alone be in his company. We came to them in high spirits and sat in the way that made Tadaki pull his chair closer to Akiko.
Tonight's gonna be so fun. I've never been in a karaoke bar before.
Akiko must have made you practice for this, am I right?
I did not! Tadaki, we don't have to sing if you don't want to.
Are you trying to evade this now or what? Akiko, you want to give up?
Never!
What's this all about? I didn't think I'd find myself in a duel.
Fight is something you're gonna experience on a daily basis with Akiko. It's strange at first, but eventually you get used to it.
Haha, Akiko and I are just starting to get to know each other. I'm glad we're all here together. And I'm glad we're hanging outside college hours.
Exactly. And I'm glad Akiko agreed on this double date. I didn't hear much about you, Tadaki, these days.
Maybe you... Akiko stepped on my foot under the table and smiled cynically.
I had... how shall I put it?
You're telling it to me. We heard about it. Mizuki took us all by surprise.
Betrayal is the right word.
I survived. I'll regain my reputation with hard work.
Did you talk to Mizuki after her statement?
I kept avoiding her, but she insisted on talking. I have nothing else to say to her.
I keep telling him he should report her for harassment, but he doesn't.
Akiko, you're always for radical moves. Maybe Mizuki just wants to apologize.
You're right, it didn't occur to me.
Leave Mizuki alone. Let's talk about you two.
The two of us are getting to know each other better each day. The beginning wasn't exactly perfect, but what can you do? Akiko forgave me, and it turned out well in the end.
Just because you're sweet and uncorrupted? I'm sure none of what you did was with bad intention.
Tadaki wrapped his arms around Akiko and kissed her. The calmness on her face was enough for me to know how happy she was by his side. They were looking at each other lovingly, but which rarely showed their emotions in public. My boyfriend took my hand under the table and held it tightly in order to attract my attention. We kissed and remained sitting with our arms around each other all along until we heard the beats of a
Listen, everyone! It's Tadaki's song!
Well, it's not like it's really mine. It's just the lyrics that are mine.
You wrote a song and didn't brag about it. It's unforgivable.
I know the lyrics to this song. I heard it on the radio. Hats off to you, Tadaki.
I love this part before the chorus so much. Look, I got goosebumps. We have to sing it together. Come on, Tadaki.
Well, but it's a female vocal.
What difference does it make? Your girlfriend's gonna be thrilled. You go, man. Thumbs up.
I gotta record this.
We'll be singing next. Get ready.
What are we gonna sing? We didn't talk about it. We didn't even choose a song.
If we're gonna compete with Tadaki and Akiko, then it's only fair to sing the same song. Ready?
He stood up and offered me a hand as if he was inviting me. I got overwhelmed with panic and fear.
You gonna join me or are you gonna blow me off?
Let's show them how we win over the audience. Their applause accompanied us to the stage, and then, hearing the first beats of the song, I was already able to feel my emotions taking over. Standing side by side, and with our eyes fixated, we sang the song like it was written just for the two of us. It was a really special moment, and it stayed forever ingrained in my memory.
Hats off to you two. You make a perfect couple. Watching you sing like that, I could feel the power of your love and yearning for each other.
You did better than us. I admit it.
The two of us have known each other longer than Tadaki and you. We just let our emotions drive us now.
It was fantastic. Whenever you guys feel like going out, feel free to call us. This place is amazing.
It's a deal. Excuse me, guys, for a moment.
Where are you going, Tadaki?
I'm going to find the water. All this singing made me thirsty. The only flaw this place has is that you have to order drinks at the bar.
Since you're already going, get us a round of drinks.
Sure thing.
Tadaki was standing at the bar and occasionally looking to the left. I couldn't see what he was looking at from where I was. It seemed to me he was making faces and waving someone. The detective in me woke up, so I excused myself and left under the pretext of having to use the restroom. I went toward it and peeked around the corner to make sure Tadaki wasn't talking to himself. It turned out Mizuki was waving him from the front door, and I instantly became furious, but I decided to wait for Tadaki to return to her, so I could deal with Mizuki. She was surprised to see me. Mizuki, what are you trying to do?
It wasn't enough that you ruined Tadaki's reputation. Now you're...
What are you doing here?
I'm here with my boyfriend and Akiko. You better get out of here before anyone sees you. Stop ruining our lives.
I made a mistake only because I wanted to be accepted. I'm not just some weirdo with a violin who lives in her own bubble. I don't have any friends. I'm stuck with a life my father predetermines.
Mizuki was crying a river. She got it off her chest in one breath, and she begged. I listened to everything she wanted.
I wanted to apologize to Tadaki. You're not gonna see me anymore. You can be... My father's sending me to another college, and I don't want to move.
Oh, that's so sad, Mizuki. I can only imagine how you...
Do something. Please, help me.
Being naive brought Mizuki to a dead end. No one could trust her, and she didn't have any friends. Mizuki put me in an awkward position. I wasn't insensitive to her problems, but I didn't know how to help her either. I did the only possible thing at that moment. I made her swallow her pride and talk to everybody. Mizuki, stop crying. It's not the end of the world.
It is for me. I don't want to leave the town and be on bad terms with everyone.
I don't know if I can help you.
You can. They just have to see me with you, and they'll certainly listen to what I have to say. I want to apologize to everyone once again.
That's easy, but be prepared for all sorts of criticism. Akiko won't spare you at all.
I'm ready for anything. I just want to regain their trust.
Fine, but you're on your own. Figure out what you're gonna tell them.
Yes, of course. I just need them to see me coming with you. I know they'll listen to me.
Let's go find out. I let Mizuki go first. When Tadaki saw her, he threw his hands in the air and rolled his eyes. I sat back at my spot and let Mizuki tell her story.
Hi, guys. I know you're not talking to me, and that you can't forget what has happened before.
That's right! Go! Now!
I'll leave when I apologize to you one more time. Because this could be the last time we saw each other.
Nice of you to come here and apologize in person. Good job, Mizuki.
Why would you think this was the last time we saw each other? Are you going somewhere?
Does it matter?
It doesn't, but if she's already here to get things off her chest, let her
Thanks, Tadaki. I need your help.
Let's hear it, but keep it simple. We're not in the mood for any difficult topics tonight.
That's right, Tadaki. I'm glad you understand how hard it is for me to swallow my pride and acknowledge I've learned my lesson. My father keeps on punishing me.
He didn't abuse you, did he? You have our support if that's the thing.
Wait a goddamn minute!
Is it true, Mizuki?
Well, partly. My father doesn't want me to go to college here anymore. I'm moving, and I'll be under constant surveillance.
What? You're an adult, Mizuki. You can stay here.
That's right. You have to confront your father.
It's another lesson to be learned. Life sucks. Tell us, what exactly are you asking us to do? Support you? How? I'm not following.
Tadaki can pretend to be someone working at the college and talk to my dad. Tell him anything that might postpone his decision.
Let me think about it.
Are you really thinking about helping her? I touched Akiko's hand to calm her down and whispered to her what she wanted to hear. Akiko, if it's just a phone call, what difference does it make? As if that would actually help her. Fair point.
Tadaaki, you were too quick to make the decision to help Mizuki. Think about it. What if more lying brings you more trouble? Just saying.
Not if Goro doesn't find out who called him.
You'll hide your caller ID. So everyone wants Tadaki to help Mizuki? Yes, Akiko, I think Tadaki should help Mizuki. I mean, to try helping her. Nobody can guarantee him success.
I'll agree with my girlfriend.
Thanks, hon. Tadaki, what about you? Do you still want to help Mizuki?
Yes, I'll try. It's the least I can do.
Well, I won't agree with my boyfriend. Akiko moved from Tadaki and sat next to me. Mizuki let out a sigh of relief, having heard that most of the group agreed with Tadaki.
We squeezed in the booth together so we could make room for Mizuki to sit next to us. She was quiet, and her hands were folded in her lap. Akiko, with her arms crossed, wasn't looking at Mizuki, pretending. Akiko, behave! You look like you're ready to whoop someone's ass.
Yeah, my boyfriend's ass. Because he's being a good Samaritan?
What's your problem exactly? That Tadaki is being a good guy, or that he's decided to help Mizuki? He helped me as well, remember?
That's different.
Mizuki, I'll call Mr. Oshiro, but I'll hide my caller ID. And I hope he'll answer my call. Another thing, calling someone from a private number this late at night is more than suspicious, and nobody's gonna believe us.
My father had already contacted the college management and asked for a meeting with the dean. Use that info to gain his trust.
Mizuki, you sound like a pro.
I wanted to say that as well. As if you've been lying all your life. Sorry if that was too harsh, but that's what it looks like.
If that's what it looks like, it must be true.
Tadaki signaled for us to be quiet and called Mr. Oshiro.
Yes?
Good evening. Do I have the honor of talking to Mr. Oshiro?
You know who you call. Who are you?
It's the secretary of the college your daughter, Mizuki Oshiro, goes to. I'm calling because of your meeting with the dean.
There will be no additional changes to the original plan. The meeting is tomorrow.
Yes, of course, that's clear. It's my duty to confirm you're coming here, and to check whether you agree with the obligations you have toward the college, should you decide to leave it.
What are you talking about? I don't have any obligations toward college. I graduated long ago.
Yes, understood, Mr. Oshiro. Your daughter Mizuki is the one who has obligations toward the college.
Does she have more exams to pass before the transfer?
No, it's not necessary. It's the financial aspect I'm talking about, but that's something you'll have to discuss with the dean himself.
Wait a minute. Tell me, what expenses are we talking about?
A student who has decided to leave the college arbitrarily is obligated to pay the entire tuition fee for 1 year, as well as to compensate for any damage caused to another student for taking his or her place.
What? What kind of twisted rules are those? No college should blackmail their students like that.
I wasn't the one to come up with the rules. College management was.
This is preposterous. Do you have any idea who I am?
Yes, of course. I know who you are. You're Mizuki's father.
Besides that, I'm the most influential person in this entire...
Oh, I apologize for not knowing that. We don't have that information in your daughter's files. We do have all the data about her academic performance, which is impeccable. That's why it wouldn't be a problem for you to spare a couple of $1,000, would it?
No way. I don't have to pay for any penalty points. I just want my daughter to leave the college.
You'll find out more about it tomorrow. Of course, your daughter's consent is a must. It would be nice if she could accompany you to the meeting. The money should be wired tonight for the procedure to be finished tomorrow.
You can't make me pay another dime for somebody else.
In that case, do you agree to pause the case of Mizuki Oshiro's disenrollment from college?
Yes, we have to talk about it yet.
Goro Oshido hung up in his recognizable. Tadaki had a smug smile on his face, and it seemed he didn't mind at all. Way to go, Tadaki. How did you manage to stay so calm and persistent?
Did you do it? Did you manage to talk my father out of the meeting with the dean?
Yes. Well, we just postponed his decision. It's a matter of time before your father realizes he's been deceived.
You bought Mizuki some time. It's a pretty big deal if you ask me.
Are we done with this charade? I'm tired. Tadaki, I want you to walk me home.
That's it for tonight. Let's go, Akiko. I am completely drained as well.
Thanks, Tadaki. Thank you all. I'll find a way to make it up to you.
We said goodbyes and parted our ways. Mizuki was finally happy after a long time, and she didn't feel like she was all alone in the world. She didn't call her father's driver to take her home. She decided to take the train, like all of her friends. Somebody approached her and sat next to her, but Mizuki didn't notice him because her thoughts were all over the place.
Excuse me, miss. Did we meet before?
No, the seat's not taken. Feel free to sit down.
I was wondering whether you're just pretending not to know me. Or you have some sort of amnesia?
Mizuki turned to look at the guy who was talking to her and started apologizing.
It's you! I don't know how I didn't recognize. Forgive me, please. My mind is whirling.
What do you mean, Mizuki? Are you okay?
Yes, perfect. Better than ever.
It's nice to hear someone's doing great for a change. That's because you were born under a lucky star. Will you share some of your luck with me, please?
Luck had nothing to do with it. The fact I still had friends was the key.
Mizuki explained to him what the deal was and how Tadaki and I helped her.
So you're saying the four of them went together to karaoke?
Yes, but that's not the point. Didn't you hear what I said?
They didn't call me. I expected. So, you had a nice time.
I didn't go there to have a nice time. I just figured out a way to make it up to them. But it's a secret for now.
Mizuki, you often have a twisted perception of what's good and what's bad for someone. You better tell me what this is all about.
Fine. Listen to me. I want to start working on a project with the rest of... I'll suggest them we start working together.
Not bad, Mizuki. If the project involves Chatlinx, you know who to ask for help.
I know.
He winked at her and made her blush. She knew whose help she wanted the most. I came home to find my mom getting ready for bed. We talked about the events from last night, and I mentioned Mizuki's sudden decision to join us. My mom, like any other mom in the world, listened to me, but she said to me, in her own unique way, how everything bad tended to be forgotten, and we remembered only nice things.
That's why we should make more beautiful memories. I thanked her for her supporting words, made myself a nice cup of tea, and went to my room. I'm so tired. My feet are killing me. I just want to lie down and relax. Tonight was nice, more or less. Tadaki and Akiko seemed happy together, even though they are like chalk. He'll melt that heart of hers. I played some soft music and was about to doze off. I didn't think my boyfriend would want any more attention. After such a lively night, he started texting me. He misses me. It's nice to see he's thinking about me before. I don't know whether I'm capable of chatting right now. With my eyes closed, I was searching for my phone. My sleepiness didn't stop me from answering his messages. Later that day, I tried to study, but I found myself thinking about Mizuki's. I was worried about the fact that we would all be in the same room, in enemy territory. However, good things never came from comfort zone. Akiko unexpectedly showed up She barged into my room and closed my book right in front.
It's time for a break. I need company.
Akiko, I wasn't expecting you. Where's the fight?
Nowhere. I just didn't feel like texting. I was taking a walk when I figured I could be at your place in half an hour. And here I am.
I'm glad you came. I also need a break from studying. I can't say I managed to study this morning.
Have you also been thinking about Princess Oshiro's business endeavor?
Yes, I'm anxious about all of us being together.
It will either go smoothly or there will be no meeting.
The good thing, though, is that we'll get a chance to prove ourselves. It will look good in my CV.
Maybe in yours. How could I ever contribute to any business? Should I give you CPR when you get tired from work?
Every team needs a person like you, who doesn't let her emotions stand in the way of her job. You'll be there to slap us if we start fighting.
Now you're talking. That's exactly why I will dress like I mean business tomorrow.
No way.
Just watch me. You will also wear something more formal for the... You can't stand out.
Alright, I'll try to change my style, even for a day. Akiko got up and opened my wardrobe. She started going through my clothes, throwing some pieces.
What is wrong with you? You used to wear this in high school.
That's my favorite t-shirt. I sleep in it. What?
You're lying. One time I saw you go grocery...
Maybe it was early in the morning.
Promise me that you'll dress up tomorrow.
That will happen only if you borrow me some clothes.
You're taller than me, babe. They wouldn't fit you. You have to go shopping.
Maybe I could wear my mom's suit.
You're a disgrace. Put in your best effort. I don't want us to look poor compared to the wealthy brat.
I got your point, Akiko. Akiko waved at me and left just as fast as she... The next day, I was digging through my wardrobe looking for a perfect outfit. I got upset because Akiko was right. Someone should come to my place and throw out all the old clothes that I couldn't let go of. I haven't worn this top for more than 3 years. Why do I keep holding on to these things? It's almost meeting time, and I still haven't decided what to... I don't want to disappoint Akiko. It feels like these clothes gave me a confidence. Akiko was right. Now no one will look at us as kids or as less, but as their equals. Akiko came to my place a few minutes later, and she immediately noticed my new style.
You've outdone yourself this time. What a transformation.
Thanks, Akiko. You look good yourself.
Thanks. I'm glad you listened to my advice and bought new clothes for this occasion.
You were right. I feel like the world is mine.
That's the attitude.
We looked ourselves in the mirror, admiring our perfect clothing. We headed to a business meeting, full of confidence. Akiko and I were the first to arrive at Chatlinx, where they kindly asked us to wait for Mizuki. When other employees passed through the office, they greeted us with a smile and a nod of approval.
Wearing formal clothes for this meeting was a smart move. This way, they'll know we're here to do serious business and not to apply for the internship.
I have to admit, it feels kind of nice. Katsumi came out of one of the offices to greet us.
Hi, girls. You both look stunning.
Thanks, Katsumi. We tried. Thanks for noticing.
Thank you for your compliment, Katsumi. That was my idea.
Good call. We have a very formal dress code here. Mr. Oshiro is very strict when it comes to business attire.
You stick to your style, though.
We programmers are something else. We get special treatment.
It's easy for you to say. You're a senior worker here. We're newbies, so we have to make a good first impression.
And you managed to do that. We'll start the meeting when Mizuki and Rokuro get here. I believe you're getting impatient, just as I am.
Katsumi made us coffee and took us on the office tour. He showed us his desk with a bunch of action. Even if he hadn't told us, we would have guessed it belonged to him. Mizuki was right on time, carrying her laptop.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad you all agreed to meet me. I'm happy about this opportunity to work with you.
Let's hear what you're offering first.
I agree.
Sure. May we begin?
Mizuki, I have to inform you that Rokuro It's incredible how you failed to notice that.
But you surely did.
Don't start! Shh!
Yeah, right. The moment she saw Katsumi, everyone else became irrelevant.
Oops! I completely forgot about him. Forgive me. I'm too excited.
Mizuki's cheeks went red with embarrassment. She looked down, started stuttering, then quickly turned on the laptop to get everything set for the presentation. That was when Rokudo barged into the office.
Sorry guys, I got stuck in traffic. I missed my train.
You always come up with the same excuse.
Hello, Rokuro. You made it. That's what matters. Don't worry, we haven't started yet.
Cool, I'm ready.
I'm really happy to present my idea. I've done some research on people's behavior on social networks and concluded that everyone is hiding behind false profiles and pictures.
There's nothing bad about that. They're protecting their privacy.
Yes, but it can result in persons not knowing who they're chatting with.
Right, Akiko learned that the hard way.
Probably everyone had a similar experience.
That's indeed a huge problem. What we can do is not believe everything we read on the internet. But what happens if we fall in love with such? What if that person makes us believe he or she is, and it turns out all they wanted was revenge?
Who would do such a horrible thing?
You're so naive sometimes. People are abusing the internet in the most terrible ways.
My father has recently worked on a case regarding that matter. It's very hard to determine who's behind the keyboard.
I would introduce law amendments that would punish such persons for fraud. That's playing with someone's feelings.
We can help people facing similar problems. Our job would be to develop an app which would help identify such people on the internet. Does it sound interesting enough?
Mizuki pressed her palms against the table, looking at us enthusiastic. Katsumi and Rokudo nodded their heads. I noticed that Akiko was trying not to jump out of her. I knew that she liked the idea too. After exchanging meaningful looks, we yelled at the same time, "We're in!" Euphoria was spreading through the office. We were all talking at the same time, filled with positive, hoping that we'd create something that would make us stand out from the crowd. We forgot about our misunderstandings and focused on the upcoming project.
I want you to write down all the ideas, no matter how silly they might sound to you. Who knows? Maybe we just need a silly idea to make us different from our competition.
It's going to be a hard task. There's no way somebody hasn't already come up with an app like ours.
We'll do our research. That should be easy. There, I can help you with that.
I'll start working on the code for our new app. I'm gonna need some peace and quiet, so I'd rather be working from home, if it's not a problem.
In the beginning, it won't be a problem. However, I can't promise you that if the workload increases.
Mizuki, we could fail, you know. Maybe all this work turns out to be for nothing, not to mention the fact I still have to talk to my dad about our privacy policy.
We won't let our idea die. We have to make investments.
We'll discuss the budget some other time. Everyone should start doing what they do best for now. We'll divide the work among us and meet again when we have new information.
I'll deal with marketing strategies and social media. It's going to be hard finding a name for our new app.
Great! That will be your assignment, Akiko. How can we use your talent?
I'm good at assessing and observing people. I could talk to some students at the college to find out what kind of help they might need from us. What are they doing online? Who do they trust? Are they revealing their identity or not?
That information could be crucial to us. We don't doubt your skills.
I agree with Katsumi completely. Others agree too?
Of course, nothing can get by you. She's reading us all like an open book.
I'll help her as well. I can do some market research.
Great. I can't wait to start working.
I love this energy between us. I have high hopes that I'll get my life into my own hands after all.
You have great ideas, Mizuki. We're here to support you.
Of course. Besides, I love challenges. This new project will motivate me to work again.
You better be motivated. Lately, you're just looking for a way to evade any serious work besides fixing bugs.
Nothing new for Katsumi. You can count on me, Mizuki. I'll make sure we receive the highest level of protection.
Even I'm optimistic about this entire thing.
Look at Akiko. She smiled. We started clapping in unison and managed to draw the attention of some of the workers. They were looking at us. Mizuki noticed that and signaled to us to be quiet.
We're drawing way too much attention. I wouldn't want other people to know what we are working on. We'll end this meeting for now.
When will we meet again?
In a week. We don't have much time. I have to show the draft of the app to my father.
Wow, you don't expect it to be finished in a week, do you?
No. It's enough. We have a plan. To know what we want. The deadline is, in fact, 2 months.
Mizuki, that's a really tight deadline. But if you say so, I'll start working on it tonight.
We'll be in touch. Call me if you have any legal concerns.
If you have no more questions,
I have a question. Will you come up with a jingle or recognizable sound for our new app?
that's a great idea, Akiko. I'm going to need the help of a piano player. I want everything to sound perfect.
I don't know any piano player.
Oh, don't you worry. I know exactly who to call to join us.
Now I'm hyped up even more.
You'll have to wait for our second meeting. Good luck until then.
After all the work talk, I enjoyed my boyfriend's attention. He was extra sweet and gentle that day. We walked to the park, his hand wrapped around my shoulders. We came to a place most couples love to hang out at. The Japanese garden was a place to be for all the lovers of nature. There were more people than usual there, but I didn't think it had anything to do with the nature of that day. The girls were thrilled, and the guys were so proud of themselves. Love and happiness were in the air. Do you also notice that everybody's laughing? Or does it have something to do with me being happy at last, and the world is—
You're wearing your rose-colored glasses, which gives me hope that you're in love with me.
I'd like to know the same. Are you in love?
I feel like flying. Nothing's too hard for me. I'm always smiling. And say you're right. I'm in love.
You're so cute. That's why I have something for you. Happy Valentine's Day. I spent the night before in the kitchen carefully following my mom's recipe for chocolate-covered hearts. I was proud they turned out perfect. I handed him the box full of cookies as a sign of attention and my devotion to him.
You made cookies, just for me. Thanks a bunch, sugar. I'm touched.
You're welcome. The sweetest boy in the world doesn't deserve anything less than this. He immediately took a cookie from the box, bit off one half of it, and offered the other half to me. Thanks, love. I'll grab a bite, even though I already tried them at home. I know they're perfect.
You made them with love.
He kissed me with the lips tasting like chocolate, and a hint of a special secret ingredient. That special ingredient was love.
I'd stay with you here forever, but we have work to do.
I want to stay in this park some more. This day is perfect. The sun, the cookies, and your kisses.
How can I say no when you're asking me so nicely? But on one condition.
You're so demanding.
I ate too many sweets. I'd love to burn some calories now.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that here.
Look at me. Are you blushing? What did you have in mind?
Tell me, did I understand you wrong?
Don't you see how many people there are in the park? Well, tell me, smarty pants, what did you have in mind? I love that naughty and smart side of yours. Come on your feet.
He snatched the phone from my hands and ran towards the big tree. He was teasing me to chase him and take my phone back. The tree was too wide and he was faster than me. We were chasing each other like kids. When I finally lay down on the grass, he got down as well and lay on his back, opposite to me. We were looking at each other upside down, but our lips found their way one. Later, surrounded by the silence of my room, I was thinking about everything that had happened to me that day. I fell asleep with a huge smile on my face. The following couple of days, I was preoccupied. I quickly tidied up my room and started digging through my closet, looking for a sexy nightgown that Akiko and I had seen at the store and impulse. I had never worn it before and it still had the tags on. I can either return it or remove the tag and impress my boyfriend. Now is the perfect time to wear it. He won't be able to resist me. I got dressed and put on my favorite perfume. At that moment, the doorbell rang. He's here. I opened the door and threw my arms around him. He lifted me, carrying me to my room.
You look just like I imagined you would on my way here. Everything's so perfect.
We are a perfect couple, and this will be a perfect night.
I promise I'll make you feel as good as you look tonight.
We spent the evening snuggling under a blanket, watching our favorite movie. He was holding my hand the entire time, not wanting to let it go. I was looking up at him, trying to figure out what was on his mind. Honey, why are you so lost in thought?
I'm not. Just enjoying your company. I like the smell of your hair.
Oh, it's nice to lie down and not do anything.
I could spend every night like this.
You would watch movies every night?
Not exactly, but I would like you to fall asleep in my arms every night.
I smiled at him and pulled out my hand. I touched his lips with my finger, whispering how much I
want you.
Don't move. I'll be right back. I locked the door of my room to be able to relax completely. I lay down by his side and let my hand glide over his body. He started breathing more deeply, impatient to have me. He grabbed me, and the next thing I knew, I was on my back. We knocked over everything from the bed, not paying any attention to the noise and He kissed me passionately, leaving me. He put his head on my breast, panting, while drops of sweat were sliding down his neck.
You drained the last atom of strength out of me.
Yeah, and I would gladly do it again.
Be careful what you wish for.
I laughed so loudly that I didn't hear my mom had come back home. Luckily, the door was locked. Shh. Looks like my mom got back from work.
Oops! Quickly! We have to tidy up the mess.
I put the remote and my phone under the bed, as well as some clothes. We put a blanket over the bed, and I slowly unlocked the door. I heard my mom in the kitchen and signaled to my boyfriend to come out. I hope I will get away with this. I expected my mom to come to check up on me, but she did it the following day. The following morning, the phone ringing woke me up. I looked at the time and saw that it was almost noon. I can't believe I forgot to set the alarm. Hello? Mom, I'm up.
Girl, don't you have anything to do today?
I don't know, Mom. I'll check my schedule.
You're becoming irresponsible. That's not like you at all. I understand everything, being young, chasing boys, but this has gone too far. I won't tolerate arrogant behavior.
Mom, but I'm not...
I can't trust you. I saw it with my own eyes last night.
Mom, I'm an adult. I don't have to ask for your permission for everything I do.
I was hoping that I would never have to have this conversation with you. However, it's now on my agenda. You're an adult, and you can make decisions about your life. But if you do that, you're capable of taking care of yourself as well.
Yes, Mom, you're right.
Think about what I've told you.
I finished the conversation with my mom, still sleeping. I washed my face and sat on the bed to go through our conversation once again. I came to my senses and realized what my mom had said to me. Is she throwing me out of the apartment?